Austin's job market is definitely shifting, but it's still one of the strongest in the country. In 2025, unemployment is sitting around 3.3 to 3.7%. And we actually have more job postings than people looking for work. But here's what surprises a lot of people. The types of jobs that are growing right now look much different than they did in Austin 5 years ago. So in today's video, we're going to break down the top careers that are hiring in Austin in 2025 and where people in those roles tend to live. If you're new here, I'm Shannon Green, a local Austin, Texas realtor and a longtime resident, 31 years now. I help people find out not just where to live, but how to match their job, their commute, and their lifestyle to the right neighborhood. And if you're thinking about moving here, I have a free relocation guide linked below. It's a great place to start. Here's what we're going to cover today: the top job sectors that are hiring in Austin right now, how the market is shifting, what salary ranges generally look like, and where people in those careers tend to live. Let's start with the tech industry because that's what most people tend to think about when they think Austin. And tech is absolutely still here. It's still one of our biggest employment pillars, but it looks different in 2025 than it did in the boom years. Over the last 5 years, Austin has added over 30,000 tech jobs, which is huge. But hiring this year is more steady than explosive. It's healthy, just more balanced. Some companies are hiring aggressively, while others have slowed or shifted their focus a little. What I'm seeing on my end is that people that are moving here for tech in 2025, many of them are landing roles in software engineering, AI and machine learning, cybersecurity, data analytics, and also semiconductor engineering, especially with Samsung and NXP continuing to grow. And there's good news on the salary side. Austin's average hourly wage overall is around $36 an hour. And as you know, a lot of tech salaries are well above that. People who are working in tech tend to gravitate towards the north side of the city. Places around the Domain, North Austin, Palmer Lane, Cedar Park, and even a little bit of Round Rock area. If they only have to go into the office a couple of times a week or can work completely remote, they are able to live wherever they want. So the distance to the job doesn't matter as much. And next on the list is healthcare. And healthcare is actually the fastest growing job sector in Austin right now. And this surprises a lot of people who think that tech is the major industry here in Austin, although it's very important. Healthcare is actually creeping ahead of them as far as job growth. When you look at 2025 job posting data, healthcare and medical roles make up one of the largest sectors of openings that have been listed. And you can really feel that on the ground. Our hospitals and medical networks have been growing nonstop. I'm seeing demand across the board: nurses, physician's assistants, medical techs, behavioral health, administrative support, all of it. And popular areas that these people tend to gravitate towards are the Mueller area, South Austin, Cedar Park, Leander, and Round Rock, because all of these are close to major medical corridors and offer great neighborhoods for families. Now, education and the public sector continue to stay very steady here. Between UT Austin and all the ISDs that we have in the city, from Dripping Springs, Leander, Round Rock, AISD, and all of the state and government buildings downtown, these roles create a huge amount of stable jobs. I see a lot of teachers and state workers living anywhere from Central Austin, South Austin, Cedar Park, Round Rock, and some in Leander. They choose areas that balance affordability with good schools and commute. All three of these are hot topics for this sector. And another category that doesn't get talked about that much, but is absolutely booming here, is the skilled trades. There's so much construction happening across Austin: new homes, commercial projects, mixed-use developments. And that definitely creates a steady demand for trades like electricians, plumbers, HVAC techs, carpenters, and construction managers. A lot of people in trades choose to look at areas like Hutto, Manor, Kyle, Buda, and some parts of Georgetown even. Areas with lots of new development and easy access to job sites. And manufacturing has become a major part of Austin's economy, especially with Tesla's Gigafactory and the semiconductor industry. Tesla has been hiring for engineers, robotics, production, logistics, and companies like Samsung and NXP continue to expand. For instance, Tesla employees tend to gravitate in areas like Manor, East Austin, Pflugerville. Semiconductor employees tend to gravitate towards Pflugerville, Hutto, Round Rock, and sometimes Georgetown, all because of the commute. If you look at these on the map and you understand where Tesla and some other companies are, they all flow up and down this area. And there's a lot of new construction in this area, so you can get really good deals on homes, which makes it super convenient for commute and affordability. And honestly, for remote and hybrid workers, it's kind of a free-for-all in the best way possible. You really do get to choose. Some people take full advantage of living out by the lake. Others might want more of a downtown vibe. But because you're only going to the office occasionally or never, the world kind of becomes their oyster. You can lean more into picking a neighborhood more based on your lifestyle and not so much your commute. And before we wrap up, here's the ¡1 mistake that people make before they move to Austin. They assume tech is the only game in town. Austin is much more balanced in 2025. Healthcare, manufacturing, education, trades, remote work. There are a lot of paths to be able to utilize here in Austin. And once you understand that, it makes it much easier to decide where you want to live and what kind of lifestyle fits you. So that's a look at how Austin's job market really feels in 2025 and the kinds of careers that are growing here. If you're thinking about moving to Austin, I'm always happy to help you figure out what neighborhoods best fit you, your commute, and your lifestyle. And if you are considering a move here, reach out to me by phone, email, text. I respond to all of them. I would be happy to help you find your place here in Austin so that you can get started with your new adventure. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.